Yep.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am joined with my brother Zach. If you guys don't know him, I have a few videos with him that I will leave linked down below, including a brother tag. And today we are going to talk about the law of attraction again. That's just something that's really big in our life that we really like and enjoy using and sharing with other people. So today we're going to be talking about some things that we have manifested from the past, just kind of our experiences with the law of attraction and some fun stories that kind of explain how we use the law of attraction to our advantage. Okay, so one of the things that I recently kind of figured out about the law of attraction is that it likes, you need to help me with this word, specificity. When you're specific in what you want, you get it quicker and you manifest it easily and it kind of flows more conveniently into your life. So I was kind of getting frustrated. I was living at home with my mom and I was trying to find like my perfect condo, and I kept trying to like find the perfect condo, and I would go look at places and kind of talk myself down on my dreams if I didn't find the perfect one, and I'd kind of like find ways to make excuses about like getting a condo that wasn't what I ideally had in mind, and you know, just things like that. But I held off and was patient, and then I read about how you can be specific with the law of attraction and that the universe likes specificity. Yeah. I basically wrote down on my phone, like on the notes section, you're supposed to write down what you already feel when you get and manifest that thing that you are trying to get into your life. So I thought about having my perfect condo. I kind of added a date to it. So if you can see here, it says 2/15/17, and I actually got my condo on the 18th of February, so it worked pretty quickly. I wrote down like when I got my condo, like how I felt when I got my condo, what my condo entailed, and this is what I wrote. I got the condo of my dreams before Noah, my boyfriend, is actually out of town. Got home 2017. I'm so excited, I can't wait to go to the farmer's market, because there's a farmer's market right down the street that I can literally walk to, and plan other things. New sofa and bed and other furniture is making this place amazing, which I already have my sofa and my bed out. I can't wait to walk everywhere, which I'm already doing. Exercise in the new gym, start yoga, and work on Simply Nay, which is my YouTube channel, and see this view every morning. And if you guys haven't seen my vlogs, like my view is insane and I absolutely love it. That was something that I wanted in a condo, was a really great view. I'm in such a great mindset. I attracted all this into my life, and it's so amazing. I'm beyond excited. Can't wait for everyone to start visiting, which he and my mom actually just visited. I live an abundant and fulfilling life. And that was on 2/15, and I actually got my condo on the 18th. Like, I signed it and everything. So it happened really quickly, and if I probably did this in the beginning of my condo searching journey and stop changing what I was manifesting. Like sometimes I'd say I want to buy a condo, sometimes I'd say I want to rent, and then I'd be like, I'd look at a condo and it wasn't what I liked, so I was like accepting the fact that some of the things on my list weren't in the condos that I was looking at, and in turn that was kind of confusing the universe as to what I wanted, because I was saying I wanted one thing but then I would change it really quickly. So I just wrote down what I wanted. I wrote down how I wanted it, when I wanted it, and how I was gonna feel once I get it. And 2 days later, I got my perfect condo. So that is one of the things that I have manifested into my life, is my beautiful condo.
It was really quick as well.
2 days, $10,000. 2016, I will get $10,000. Like, I kept saying $10,000 by the end of the year. I would get money sporadically and really randomly. I talk about how I manifested this money in a whole nother video that I can leave down in the description box below, but I'm gonna tell you guys how or where I got the money from. I got random checks from like taxes, and I know like you file taxes, you know you're getting money back, but I would get another check after saying that I guess I had filed wrong or something, and I would just get another random check. I don't know, I did last year. And then I also got random checks from companies like an energy and electric company, a cable company, refundable deposits that I had given them that I completely forgot about. And this all came within like a 2-month period at the end of the year. I also won a camera at a raffle. It was a huge raffle at an Orlando event, and I threw in my raffle, and I remember telling the guy, I was like, I'm gonna win this, and like the next week I got a call saying that I won. And it was like a 360 camera, and I ended up selling it on eBay, and I got a huge chunk of money from that. I also got the bonus structure changed for my job at the end of the year, and I also got a raise, and I got a bonus, like a Christmas bonus that I wasn't expecting either. And then I got unexpected money from my parents and friends from like birthdays and Christmas and things like that. And I also got a check from mom when I graduated that I had no idea that I was gonna get. Then I also sold old things. Like once I moved, I sold a whole bunch of my stuff, like used, and I actually got money pretty fairly quickly on that one. I didn't have to wait at all. It came really quickly and sold pretty quickly. Everything that I put out, like I paid a lot of money for my real estate license. This was like a couple years back. School, things for events. I would always like spend money, like a big chunk of money, like even on my camera. I got like a huge camera. And I always got the money back more. So the more I spend, the more I get back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so the way I think of that is because I'm putting money out into the universe, which is showing the universe that I have an abundance of money and I'm not stressing of money. And when I think of money, I think of investments and fun and health when I buy my food. You know, when I bought my camera, I thought of like my big channel growing. A lot of people have this negative mindset of money, and when they spend it, it causes them stress and like anxiety. And when you have that mindset towards money, who wants stress and anxiety in their life? So the universe isn't going to give you that money. So that's kind of how I manifested $10,000. I'm going to talk about my job. So when I first got my job, I didn't know anything about the law of attraction. I actually kind of manifested it into my life because I always said that I wanted to work from home. I've always looked up things like when I was younger in high school, like how to work from home or what to do at work from home. So I've always had that kind of entrepreneurial mindset, and I've always wanted to do something in the real estate field. I've had my real estate license at the time before I got my job. I also watched like all those flipping houses shows and talked about flipping houses, and I found some ad on Facebook that someone was looking for an intern for a company that flipped houses. So I thought this was perfect. I called them up, I got the job, whatever. The pay was horrible. They used an internship kind of to their advantage so that they didn't have to pay a full employee. And I was basically making like $800 like every 8 weeks or something, and I was working so many hours and I was getting paid under minimum wage, which was legal because technically I was an intern. And then once the internship was over, I kind of learned about the law of attraction and all of this, and now I work full-time, I work from home, I pay all my bills, I make a really good living, I have a bonus structure, I get commission, all of that fun stuff, and I basically manage and run a whole portion of the company. And so I went from like an intern at $800 every 8 weeks, and the company was super small, it was just run by 3 guys, and now it's like this bigger, more real job. They have like an office, I have a team, you're a part of my team. You know, it's kind of built from the ground up, and I've kind of watched them grow, and I kind of helped manifest into my life more money and kind of a bigger and better job title. Not only do I get paid a really, really good amount of money, I also get bonus structures. And something that I constantly do is I manifest more money into my life. And when I say money, I don't think of money as like I need another job kind of money. It's more like I need to make more money from this job, or I need to, you know, get a bigger role at this job, or just having money that flows easier to me. And I actually got a bonus structure the beginning of last year, and it was a good bonus structure. I got paid commission every once in a while and a big chunk of money, but it was kind of not really dependent on my performance. It was more designed around the guys' performances, which I had no say in. And I kind of switched that around through manifesting and like honestly like meditating through it, and you know, talking to other people about it and kind of like putting it out in the universe. Like when you talk to people about things or issues that you're kind of looking for help with, talk to people that actually help bring you up and help guide you rather than like shut you down or, you know, don't really help, if that makes sense, like put you down, because then you're gonna get kind of down on yourself and you're not going to manifest it. So I finally got the bonus structure at the beginning of this year, and I said by the end of this year I wanted a raise, and I got a raise. I got a whole new bonus structure that's designed around my performance, and I basically make my own bonus structure every week. Basically whatever I put out, I get that bonus structure. So if I want this amount of bonus, I can make it this amount of bonus. If I don't want it, I can make it here. Like, so I literally have full control over my bonus structure. I can make it happen every week, and I do, and I get paid really, really, really well. So that's kind of how I manifested through my job. What are you gonna talk about?
Oh, MMA. I mean, I've done like karate.
He's a black belt in karate.
Yeah, Shotokan karate. And I started getting more into like UFC and stuff, and then I took like jiu-jitsu classes for a couple months. Well, what I wanted was to be able to feel comfortable sparring with people, picturing in my mind whenever I would put like really fun, like just motivational music, motivational videos, and I would listen to it, and I would just think to myself like, I'm a fighter, I'm doing good with my sparring, like thinking about all like the little things that I've wanted to do, even with jiu-jitsu as well, like focusing on ground game and stuff, knowing how to do sweeps, transitions, flips, stuff like that. By practicing and by first thinking it and believing that I have it, the ride there, which is like 20 minutes every time. So I have 20 minutes to think of how great of a fighter I am and how much progress I'll do. I started a few weeks ago and I've already got to the point where like I got a few crosses to people's faces. So in the beginning I was stumping on my feet a lot. It's a huge mind game and I would overthink a lot and be like, crap, I'm getting hit in the face a lot, I need to cover up more. And I would focus more on covering up.
When you are getting hit in the face, instead of focusing on getting hit in the face, you focus more on covering. So he's actually turning a like negative mindset to a positive one. Some people will be like, oh my god, I'm getting hit in the face so many times, but he's like, no, I need to put my hands up more.
Yeah. Next time I go in, I already know that's my goal, that's my motivation. I need to focus on getting combos.
So you kind of break it apart and you focus on one specific thing that you want to improve on and you manifest that before your next practice. Mm-hmm. What else have you manifested? So he's going to talk about how he manifested his job and how he went from what were you, a cook?
A cook at a Greek restaurant
to now a self-employed, working with the family, work from home. Quick thought, if you're working with people that are constantly bringing you down or kind of in a negative mindset, you have three options. You can either choose to listen to them and become part of their negative antics. Who you hang out with, you become. So a lot of the times when you hang out with people that are like constantly negative or down and they don't have the same mindset as you, it can actually bring you down pretty bad. It doesn't bring your vibration up, it actually brings it down. Another thing you can do is actually help those people by showing them the law of attraction and showing them like a better mindset and how to be more positive and help them grow into a better person and get the life that they want. Or three, you can choose to just not be around it anymore. So if you don't like your job and you don't like the people that you work with, get a new one.
And that's what I did basically, was think of ideas to do. Just thinking like that wasn't good, and I realized that I needed to change. So what I did was start thinking a lot more about having, oh, you know what? I even have it in my wallet. Can I get my wallet real quick?
And just quick thing, when I went to go live with him, like after I graduated, I'm just gonna put this out there. He was in really a lot of debt to my mom. He needed to pay her off as well as make money to like pay for bills like his car and stuff like that. Like and you were just falling behind. You were thinking constantly about how broke you were and he was getting frustrated and you know, he was just kind of in a negative mindset.
In my wallet right here, I have a little chase thing.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Basically, it said that he had
$320 and I put a comma behind the 2 so it looks like I have 32,000. This is just a start and it's just always something to look at, and I'm not in debt at all.
From being like negative thousands of dollars, that's actually really good, and that was 1 month. It was literally from 1 month.
1 month.
Like actually writing it down and seeing it out in front of you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you like him in the videos, let me know. If you don't, no worries. So you want to say thank you so much for watching this video?
Thank you guys so much for joining in and watching. Yeah.
Thank you guys. We'll see you all. Well, I'll see you all in another video.
So just keep my time.